Yay, we're doing a thing. Hello, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, everybody. Oh no, that's doubling over. Stop that. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Sam. So I felt really bad that I couldn't stream last night because I was feeling a bit under the weather. So I figured I'd do something tonight, and it's a game that I've been wanting to play for some time now. Yeah, I'm feeling under the weather. I don't know if you can tell from my voice, but I've been none too healthy the last couple of days. So if y'all can put up with me, that would be awesome. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. Yeah, let's totally be sick together. I'm sick and Kelly is house sitting, so she's gonna be gone for 2 weeks, which is a bummer. The good side is, the good thing is she's house sitting in the same town, so I'll still be able to see her, but she's gonna be gone at night for the next 2 weeks, so to stave off my loneliness, I'll probably be streaming a lot. If you're sick, then stop. Don't worry, I'm not like phlegmy or like gross sounding or anything. Thankfully. Just for some reason my voice has been shot and I've been feeling super tired. So this is going to be a laid back stream. I may be clearing my throat a lot, but that's it. Oh, thanks, Sam. How do I make the chat bigger? How do I make this more bigger? Chat bigger. Okay, there we go. All right, cool. Let's play some Hollow Knight. I've been wanting to play this game for a real long time now. Have I played? Yes, I have played the Fortnite Battle Royale, and I am absolutely in love with it. Kelly and Matt, not quite so much, but I enjoyed the heck out of it. All right, so I had started a game just to check the audio, so let's delete that. I'm not sure what I haven't looked into this game a ton. I know that it's a Metroidvania, style game, which are my absolute favorites. I guess I should read this. Ooh, that seems solemn. So yeah, I saw this game and I immediately fell in love with the art style. And, I mean, they had me at Metroidvania. That's, those are some of my all-time favorite games. Or favorite style of games. You won a game and now you got the umbrella parachute. That's awesome, man. Yeah, unfortunately, we didn't fare too well. Turns out that we're not the most tactically sound group. We got murdered a lot. Oh, this game looks so good. If I'm not at the stream next month, you're gonna call the cops. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Right now I'm just kind of pressing buttons. See what does what. Oh, okay. Ooh. Be careful what you ask for, Nicole. There's always plenty of stuff that can go wrong. Yeah, I prefer not to die a lot. Although I have heard that this is a difficult game, so that might actually happen. Okay. Hey, Jason. What's up, buddy? Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you among us. Focus your soul, and you shall achieve feats of which only others can dream. Hold beat. Oh, okay. So that's how I heal. Okay. So the little alien heads are my health. Do you have any climbing mechanics or anything? Oh, nope. Damn it. Alright, so that's a hard nope. Says this is old school Mario platforming. Jason, how's your... I haven't been able to tune in because I've been super busy, but how's Veronica X going? I have a love-hate relationship with that game. In that, I love it, but it hates me. This is what happens when I try to platform and look at chat at the same time. I can't tell if the fireflies are just background. Okay. That's so cool. That reminds me of, oh. Okay. Okay, kind of a Binding of Isaac thing happening with the extra hits. That's pretty cool. Ah, okay. Is there like a run? Do I run any faster? I don't know if you go to school at Veronica, but you definitely get schooled at Veronica. Oh god. Oh god. Tell your sister I said hello, and that I sincerely apologize for our last run-in. There will be severely less implications this time, I promise. Code Veronica is a Resident Evil game. Came out after 3, if I remember correctly. Is that accurate? I believe it originally came out for the Dreamcast. Ooh, that's... Step across this threshold and obey our laws. That sounds ominous as hell. 97, that sounds about right. Open this door. Okay, good to know. Don't take fall damage. Learning things. Teach me by doing, game. Well, I don't think this is a horror game. Oh, that isn't. That's cool. It's kind of like the Zelda games. They have their own like little language. Ho there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quiet, you see. Yeah, I'm definitely digging the soundtrack to this game so far. It really sets a mood. It's got a very somber tone to it. Kind of reminds me of Bloodborne, but not to quite such an extreme degree. Like Bloodborne was very, I would say it's depressing, but like with like lots of horror elements. I feel like this is just very somber. Yeah, it definitely has it has that Resident Evil save room vibe going. Keep waiting for. I'm getting a distinct Sultan Sanctuary vibe from this. Oh, okay. So there's our save point, I'm assuming. So I'm guessing this is going to be like our... Okay, so this is going to be like our hub town. Oh, apparently I'm going down. All right. Okay, good. I can go back up. What is this? All right. Down the well it is. How's the audio? Is everything all right? Is anything too loud, too low? Forgotten Crossroads. Oh man, I do love that in every single in every Metroidvania there's always an homage to this creature right here. This guy. I feel like it's part of the package. Like there always has to be one creature that just walks around the platform. Because I'm thinking back on like whether it's Super Metro, any of the Metroid games really. Symphony of the Night had them. I think there were some in Shadow Complex. There's definitely some in Axiom Verge. I do love those little guys. It's like running into old friends. I actually just beat Axiom Verge for the first time. I'd love to do a playthrough of that on the channel one of these days. If ever there comes a time when I'm not, like, crazy busy. Who knows, maybe I'll do it this week. They're all, like, slurpy sounding. I don't know if it's as bad for you guys, but I'm wearing headphones, and it's just like... I love these little details, like when you jump on the platforms and it's like dusty and it kind of gives a little bit. It does a good job of making it feel old. Come here. Oh, what? Why are you crying, buddy? Why can't I talk to you? I'm like legitimately upset for him. I don't even know why he's crying. We'll figure that out later. Okay, so also good to know, enemies respawn. I know the caterpillar dude, like old caterpillar man, is breaking my heart. I want to bring him like a cake or something, or a big leaf that he can eat. That's what caterpillars eat, right? Caterpillars eat leaves. Like, here's a whole head of lettuce, buddy. Hope you find whatever you're looking for. Oh, God. How do I get back up there? Boy, there is a whole lot of just YOLO falling. I get the feeling that YOLO falling is going to be my downfall. No pun intended. I'm just going to assume, well, they want me to fall down here. Is this where I went and talked to... No, it's not where I talked to Caterpillar Guy. The Pilgrim's Way. Travelers of Hollowness, descend into the verdant wilds and fungal groves to the city at the kingdom's heart. There all wishes shall be granted, all truths revealed. Yeah, the way the narrative played... Oh. Ah, what? Oh, okay. How do? These back at you. Oh, nope. Nah. Alright, I'm gone. So apparently, I don't know if I just don't have the tools to fight him yet. Jason, that's super nice of you, man. That's what I love to see. Community coming together to help each other out. I haven't gotten to see any of the Cuphead playthrough yet. Unfortunately. I hear it's infuriating, though. I hear the game is, like, crazy hard. Oh, hello.
Oh, dann Schatz da.
Come down here, explore these old ruins. Don't mind me. A fondness for exploring myself, getting lost and finding your way back is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I would absolutely love to buy a copy of your map, good sir. Left bumper. Oh, okay.
Choco, correct this.
His wife, Iselda. Oh, Sam, what kind of dog is your service dog? Okay. So, where am I? Okay, I went left. Okay. Ah, I see where I am. So I'm guessing the big horn thing is a boss battle. If my 30+ years of gaming has taught me anything. Wait, you have a Great Dane Golden Retriever mix? I can't even fathom that much happiness. I have a Golden Retriever, and that is, like, I always tell people, she's ruined dogs for me. I will never not have a Golden Retriever in my life, in some form or another. I can't even imagine a Golden Retriever mixed with a Great Dane. It's like Hulk levels of happiness. Ah, no, I died. I died thinking about a gigantic Golden Retriever. Don't worry, Charlie, I'm not replacing you yet. She's sitting here staring at me like, bro, I'm right here.
Bapanada.
Bapanava indeed. Oh, and you lose all your money when you die. Oh, that sucks. There's nothing like golden except for a tail from the base. Okay. Would you say her temperament is more like a Great Dane or more like a golden? Now what I'm wondering is, can I go back and get my stuff? Or is that just gone forever? Do you like that there's a little bit of a kickback? Like you have some knockback when you hit an enemy. Feels like your sword's got some oomph to it. I gotta remember to heal. Okay, that was to armored guy. That's so cool, man. I was about to say my wife, Kelly. I'm sure you're all familiar with her at this point. She works for a dog daycare. Well, she's the general manager for a dog daycare here in town. And I went and visited her at work the other day, and there's this gigantic Great Dane. It's just the goofiest dog. It was the first one I'd ever seen in this color scheme. It was completely white with black spots. It was crazy. It looked like a giant cow dog. That goes to the left. Okay, so the spikes are gonna fall. Shit. Die before I even get back to my stuff. Yeah, it looked just like a gigantic Dalmatian. What's up, Nicole? Oh, hey, look at that. I got my stuff. That's cool. Okay. Still gonna try and go kill this thing. That's right. Marmacow. I'm gonna tell that one to Kelly. I get the feeling you're gonna explode. I don't like this stuff. Is it a crying caterpillar? Oh my god, that is the cutest thing. Oh my god. I don't know what just happened, but it made me so happy. I wonder... I bet that's why old boy was crying. Because he lost all of his little caterpillars. Can I get up there? I'm gonna be humming that dude's tune for the rest of the night. I can just feel it. Shit. The music reminds me of another game. I cannot, for the life of me, think of what it is. But this sounds so familiar. Jason, I want to say this was released this year. Well, I'm going to attempt to hum it. since I'm going mute, apparently. Never a good sign when you're locked in somewhere with something. And there it is. Oh god. Ah. Oh man, that healing mechanic, that adds a whole other element of danger. Because it takes a couple of seconds. So you really gotta be strategic. Oh, really? That was just a cheap shot game. He is bit your boob. Cats are weird like that. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you for healing me with your healing barf. Yes. Oh, I watched it. I finally got a chance to watch it. A couple minutes before I went live doing this, and I completely forgot that I like whizzed that turtle shell at Ben's face. And in doing so, almost destroyed Alex's blinds. Oh, I am not doing well. Let's try this again. So we're just going to ignore you. Friend or foe? Clearly foe. Oh, okay. I'm getting a little worried because I'm actually getting a decent amount of money, and I want to go back to the surface and buy stuff. Don't get greedy, John. Don't get greedy. You can get a little greedy. Come jump in my love barf. God, that sounds disgusting. I always love games that entice you to break everything in sight. So I always wonder, just imagining myself doing that in real life, just rolling up somewhere and just bashing the shit out of everything, hoping that I find something that I can pick up. Imagine just like walking into like an Old Navy or something and just beating the shit out of all the displays. Yeah, I'm gonna nope right out of that. Oh, hey, look at that. I can look around. Awesome. Oh, damn it. Too soon. That's worth it. Yeah, I gotta get that compass. There you go, Nicole. Assert some dominance. No, stupid little ones. cat whisperer. Except not like the actual cat whisperer, the weird guy with like all the rock and roll themed stuff. Anybody remember that show? That was super weird. It's not animal abuse, Jason. It's more like Stockholm Syndrome. No, I mean, there might have been a dog whisperer show. I remember there being a cat whisperer. And it was this guy in his 30s, and it looked like... It was, like, clear that he wanted to be a musician. Like, crazy bad. But life just didn't work out that way. So he ended up with this cat whispering business where he would find, like, people with batshit crazy cats. What is this? Dude, it's a real thing. Look it up. It used to be on, like, TLC or something. Or Animal Planet. I'm gonna find the trailer for it and I'll put it in Discord. And like all of his like cat whispering equipment, he would keep in like a guitar case. Yeah, Caesar Milan was the dog whisperer. I only remember that because of the South Park episode. Ha! See? Jason looked it up. I think we're gonna try and make my way back up to the town. I hear crying. Is another one of Caterpillars? I heard a caterpillar. I hear you. I will be your friend. Ah. Oh. Was that his name? Jackson Galaxy? Because that sounds pretty appropriate. I remember just watching it and thinking, you know, I was asking my girlfriend at the time, like, wouldn't a lot of this just be cured by, like, a water bottle? If I've got to hire an expert to come, like, make my cat not be crazy, then maybe it's time for the cat to go. People who hire therapists for their cats are people with disposable income. Everybody gets a water! I've only really had one, like... No, I take that back. We've had 2 batshit insane cats. Well, I say batshit insane. Kelly had a cat that... Well, poor thing, it wasn't all there. I won't talk shit about Kelly's cat, because she loved her cat, and no matter how I felt about it, it was her cat, and I respect that, and I love that she loved her cat. So I'll just speak about the cat that I had as a kid. We had this cat growing up. I can't even remember the thing's name. That's how little attachment I had to it. And we ended up rescuing it, and it was declawed, and it was a super nice cat when we first got it, and we had it for about 2 years. How do I get to you? I want to be your friend. And then one day it up and decided, like, you know what, fuck you guys, I don't want to live here anymore. I want to take my chances outside with the elements. And it fucked off one day. It ran away, despite it not having any front claws and having no idea how to live life outside of a house. And we just figured that, you know, we searched around for a week, and it never came home. It never came home. We couldn't find it. And then, like, 6, maybe 8 months later, the cat just shows up. And we're like, holy hell, you're, like, still alive? And it came back, and it wasn't the same. It looked like our cat, it sounded like our cat, but you can just tell, like it had just come back from Nam. Like, it was super skittish all the time. I guess it, like, saw some shit, or some shit happened to it while it was out there, or it got the bejesus scared of it. And it was just not the nicest cat to have around. And then after like 2 months of being back at our house, it just disappeared. It didn't leave the house, it just disappeared. Like, I would catch it, like, it didn't want to be around people anymore, so it would just kind of hide in places. And, like, every now and again, I would, like, see its tail, like, walking around the corner, leaving a room as I would come in it. And I want to say it was that way for about 5 or 6 years. And I joke that I mean, this was, like, I was in, like, 8th grade when this happened, so this was an undisclosed amount of years ago. Long enough to be embarrassed. So I joke that that cat is probably still alive today, and just lives in the attic or in the crawl space of our house. I never saw that cat again, but my mom would still leave food out for it, and the food would disappear. So I'm guessing it was still alive. But I used to call it Ghost Cat. It's a long way of saying that cats are really fucking weird. You're probably right, Sam. Don't cry. That cat was a fucking asshole. Even before it went to Nam, it wasn't the nicest cat. What is this? heal up first.
Bamato churro.
Quirrell. Jason getting all philosophical. I'm sure there's a Netflix documentary about it. Although that is an interesting question. I just noticed that when I look at the map, he actually like pulls out a little map. Beam me up. I have trouble with animals over a certain size. Like typically any kind of mammal I have trouble hurting. I know that should be like a no shit statement. But if you're a spider, as long as you respect my space, I will respect your space. If you come at me, I will fuck your world up. I do not like spiders. I'm not afraid of them. I just don't like them. Ooh, yeah, give me that. Yeah, see, Kelly is the exact opposite of me. Like, she will go out of her way to like pick a spider up and put it outside, because she's like, oh, they eat mosquitoes and blah blah blah, and I'm like, yeah, they're also the fucking devil, and they need to die, and I will burn the house down around it if I can't find it.
Bapanada.
Bapanava. How do I equip charms? There we go. okay, I have to be resting at a bench. I've been bitten by a dog a few times. Not a positive experience. I thought I bought... Oh no, I bought the quill, that's right. That's what I'm saying, like, as a... see, me, it's like, no. I go to immediately to spider, you have to fucking die. Kelly will try to save the spider, but heaven help her if there's a roach within 50 feet of her. She was in a full-on, like, pants shitting mode. Oh, that is so much better. I need to see where I am now. Bloop. It's not a stream if Nicole doesn't bring up her boobs. At least once. Oh, this is not gonna end well. Oh. Nope, nope. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Pit bulls aren't as bad as people make them out to be. I think they get a bad rap. I think just like any animal, it's gonna be as bad as you make it. You know, if you raise an animal to be defensive and vicious, then that's what it's going to be. It doesn't matter if it's a pit bull or a poodle. My ex-girlfriend had a fucking toy poodle that was the biggest asshole. It was one of the only dogs that's ever bitten me. Like, angry bite. That little fucker. That's awesome. Give me back my stuff. Dude, I would totally believe that. That little poodle was such... Oh. Little bitch of a dog. Yeah, it's when people, you know, people talk about how dangerous pit bulls are in the news and everything. I'm just like, yeah, but are they though? Like, I get it. They have the capacity to be dangerous animals, but any animal has the capacity to be dangerous if it's pushed hard enough. Case in point, stupid poodle. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oh well. Hello, minor bug. Oh. Voice acting in this game is so adorable. I don't have a beautiful singing voice right now. Oh, absolutely. Most people don't realize that a dog is going to look to you to see how it's supposed to act. You know, it's going to see that if you're aggressive, it's going to act aggressive and vice versa. That's why they say when you have a dog that's nervous around something, the best thing you can do is just to act like nothing is there. Because if you... Well, around here you would call it tatang a dog, which would basically be, you know, trying to... what's the word I'm looking for? If you try to soothe a dog, if it's nervous, you're basically telling it, oh, that was an unfortunate series of events. But if you try to soothe the dog while it's nervous, you're telling it that that is the appropriate reaction to the situation that it's in. The best thing you can do is act normal and just pretend like nothing is happening. What I started doing was, because Charlie used to be very, very skittish around other dogs. She's never had a problem with people. She's always been great around people, but around other dogs, she had a really bad experience as a puppy at a dog park. And so it, for the longest time, she was always super nervous around meeting new dogs. And so what I started doing was I taught her how to touch. So I'd say touch, and then she would like kind of boop it with her nose to make sure that, you know, oh, this thing isn't going to hurt me. Oh, hey, what's up, Flash? And so now anytime I see that she's like skittish around something, like if I'm taking the trash out, or you know, she sees a trash bag and she gets kind of nervous, I'll have her touch the trash bag in an even, calm voice, and then she'll touch it, and then her tail starts wagging, and she realizes, oh, this isn't danger, so alright, everything's cool. Yeah. And some halls, and some tea, and a whole lot of sleep. Oh, I went the wrong way. Hey, I've always been a late bloomer. That's why I got my Barry White voice happening. Hello. No, age jokes. This is where we're at now. Oh, God damn it. I really gotta start being more wary of stalactites. I'm always hazy. Is that a stalactite or a stalagmite? I can never remember which hangs from the ceiling and which grows and which forms from the ground up. Yeah, they say you're only as old as you feel, which would put me at about 130. So it's stalagmite that hangs with... Oh, that's right, because it might fall on you. Okay. I knew that there was a mnemonic for it. I just couldn't remember. This seems like a place I don't want to be. Would I rather die in cold or... I think I would rather die in cold. Because the thought of, like... Okay, I guess it depends on what kind of heat. Like, just slowly... Oh, hello. Like, am I just, like, slowly dehydrating? Or am I, like, being set on fire? I think my answer would still be cold. I fucking hate being hot. That is... You ever want to see me, like, in a none too pleased state? Put me in a place where, like, I'm just sweating and miserable. Oh yeah, dude. Like, give me cold any day of the week. I was not built. I was not built for South Louisiana. I was built for much colder, older climates. If I could move to Canada tomorrow, I absolutely would. Not today. Ooh, that music gives me anxiety. See, I think I was built for a more mountainous environment. I love mountains. And you're right, Nicole. Heat and boobs don't go together. I have little ones. But enough to sweat. Alright, I know there's a boss battle coming. Let's do this. You're terrified of wooded areas? Why is that? I'm curious. Oh God. Oh, okay. Ow. Alright, so I'm gonna just let him do his thing. This is not good. Okay, so he backs up. We're gonna do the shockwave thing. Do this. Jump means regular hit. Jump back. Shockwave. Alright, alright. Oh God! Oh. Okay, he's mad now. Alright. Oh, that was a mistake. Not good. Shockwave. God damn it. Go, go, go. No! Ah, damn it. Okay. Okay, we're good. Catch up. I live in Idaho. There's no snow, no hurricanes. See, that's I can totally get on board with that. I never thought about living in Idaho, but I was thinking about that the other day because I was like, you know, we've had a whole string of hurricanes over here. And we usually do. And I was thinking, like, man, is there anywhere that doesn't have any, like, batshit insane natural disasters? Yo, man. DC, y'all got the worst natural disasters of all. Politics. Or rather, politicians. Or is there even worse? Man-made disasters. Went the wrong way again. I honestly don't mind the woods. I grew up in a lot of wooded areas. I should rather have enjoyed it. Built a lot of tree houses in my day. I grew up in this beautiful time known as the late 80s and early 90s. When you could just, like, let your kids run free without fear of someone stealing them for disgust, perverse pleasure. Oh, wish I would have known this was here. Have enough geo. I hate to break it to you, Nicole. The most dangerous racists out there don't wear sheets. They're like ninjas. Racist ninjas. Let me see if I can untime out. Nicole, what have you done? I don't think I can undo it. I think he's just gonna have to wait it out. Good job, Nicole. Jeez. Sam was killed by friendly fire. Get out of here, Jumpy Magoo. Nicole, it's okay. I'm sure Sam only hates you just a little bit. Whew. Alright, boss battle. Let's do this. Oh no! Oh, that was a bunch of poo-poo. This little barfy sound effect that he did. Alright. Alright. We're getting the pattern down. We're getting the pattern down. Comes a shockwave. Oh no, you threw me off. Oh, damn it. I feel like I'm playing Dark Souls right now. We're just gonna keep doing this shockwave thing, huh? Oh, he is not happy. Oh! I feel bad for him now. Oh my god. City crest. What was that? I didn't want it. He attacked me first. I just retaliated. Holy balls. All the monies. And don't worry, Sam will be back in, well, it was 300 seconds. So he'll probably be back in like a minute. This seems ominous. See, there he is.
Oh, nu är det man.
Ooh. Man, fuck that Flash. Majin Buu is a butthole. Vengeful spirit.
Oh, Louis Simba, man.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could do that for you. With our small favor. Oh, that is way more intense than I thought it would be. And I end up frying this dude. Alright, cool. So she taught me the Kamehameha, apparently. Bam! Ah. Oh, I'm gonna use the shit out of that. It's so... It just feels so beefy. Spell's got some stank on it. Ooh, this could be annoying. Gotcha. Ooh, but that does use a lot of energy. Did it feel like being a mime, Sam? I hope eventually I get something that allows me more efficient use of my power. I feel like everything's hella expensive. Definitely didn't mean to fall down. Blackfish? I don't think I've seen that one. What's it about? Okay. Alright, alright. Shit. This might not be good. Woo! No, I haven't seen that. But I'm gonna have to check it out. Soul Catcher.
Namino, namino.
Ho, 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 ho.
Bueno, nin mea.
I'm a sucker for documentaries. I'm actually, I've been working on a documentary, shooting a documentary that I've been working on off and on for about, oh God, 6 years now? 7 years now? Alright, Sam. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you. Have a good night, buddy. Alright, so we're gonna go back. Oh, apparently we're gonna fall. Oh, it's called Lights Out and Blackham, and it's about the integration of college basketball in the 1960s. Basically, UL Lafayette, which is the local university, was one of the first collegiate basketball programs to integrate black and white players. Sorry I missed you. I feel I lost my pop to restore. Sweet. So we, for the last couple of years, we've been interviewing players who are on the team, and the coach at the time, we were lucky enough to interview him before he passed away. Oh, Sam, you need the link, like just the link to the Discord server? Let me get that for you. There you go, man. Oh, okay, great. But yeah, the story is pretty nuts. Because I mean, well, it was the South in the 60s. So, as you can imagine, there was a ton of pushback. But the coach at the time didn't really care. He just wanted to win games. So he was like, I'm going to do whatever I can to win these games. And, you know, going around the country and found some of the most amazing players the country had to offer. And said, I'm getting these boys to come to school no matter what it takes. And ended up stirring up basically kicking the hornet's nest and stirring up a bunch of shit over here. And the NCAA was none too pleased. The state legislature was none too pleased. And they basically crucified him. And so the documentary is kind of all about, you know, everything that he went through in the process, and, you know, just how much of a shit show it was. Can't remember what this was. Oh, that's right. But yeah, remind me in Discord, and I'll throw the trailer in there. Hoping I have it done, well, eventually. It's crazy. Like, I didn't know any of that happened around here when I first got in on the project. I was just kind of brought in as a shooter, as a director of photography. And the first couple of interviews that we did, I would just sit there with my mouth agape. With like, how did I not know any of this happened in my home state, let alone my hometown? Oh yeah, like, I mean, you hear some of the stories that some of these guys went through. You know, when they first moved into town, and like, they couldn't even walk in the front door at any of the local restaurants. They had to like sneak the black players in the back so that they could, you know, eat food at these restaurants and stuff. And the coach was like, no, if these boys are gonna be playing and, you know, kicking ass for our state, then they're gonna walk through the front door. There was a ton of pushback from the community at first. But you know, they ended up winning a lot, and a lot of people came around to see, oh, maybe they're just people like us.
Bapanada.
Bapanada, girl. Yeah, they would tell stories about, you know, they would do these sort of local collegiate tours, and they would go up to places like Pineville and Alexandria. And you know, they were met with people at the bus protesting signs that said "Gator Bait," and, you know, the obvious ones, Klan members, and it was just so crazy to think about these. And there were only, at any given time, like there were like 3 or 4 black players on the team. So it's, I mean, these 3 kids from, you know, around the country who didn't know each other before going through this thing, and they thought they were just coming to the South to play basketball. Didn't know that they were like kind of kick-starting the civil rights movement in the South. Hell yeah, man. That's what it's all about, Flash. Just my motto has always been, just don't be a dick. If you're not a dick, then we're gonna get along just fine. Is there anywhere else that I can use this money? Looks like there will be other shops.
Bapanada.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. My default answer is get good, white people, but other than that, I don't really know how to fix that one. I wish I followed basketball more so I could have a more thought out answer. There are only so many Larry Birds, I guess. Maybe I'm dating myself with that reference. Wow, I didn't realize that there was that big of a gap. Does that maybe go in the egg?
Bapanada.
I get where you're coming from, Jason. I know that typing in text doesn't always come across the best way. Where to? Oh man, he gives me stuff. This makes me happier than I ever expected it should. Oh man, I am about to get wrecked by this thing. Oh my god. Oh man. That was pathetic. Yeah, I could get behind a world without isms. Even though, as I say that, I know that, like, I'm just as guilty as everyone else. Like, I like stuff just as much as the next guy. As much as I want to sit here and, like, say without a shadow of a doubt that I could totally take the moral high ground and be like, yeah, I can totally give up on my stuff and, you know, live in a world without materialism. Man, that's... I don't know if I could. Like, if I'm being, like, 100% honest with myself. I don't know if I could go the Buddhist monk route. Blue thing. Oh no, I totally hear you. And I absolutely understand want versus necessity. And if it came down to it and we were stuck in the middle of the woods, give me a pound of food, totally. But thankfully, I'm not, and I'm going to knock on wood here. Thankfully, I don't have to make that choice. And I understand that, like, there are some people that every day that's their choice, and that's awful. And I would not want to live that way. I think the best I can do, and I think the best any of us can do, is never... try to think of a good way to phrase this. I feel like one of the best things that I can do is make sure that my desire for stuff never comes at the expense of anyone else or anyone else's well-being or anyone else's happiness. Exactly. I don't define myself by my stuff, but I do like my stuff. Oh, totally. But I think once your life becomes... If your life is in pursuit of stuff, like if you only live to acquire more stuff, then I think you're gonna have a bad time. Like, I found what drives me is bringing something positive into people's lives. I just so happen to that, you know, the way that I can do that is through making people laugh. If I could make a living doing that, that would be amazing. But if you were to ask me if I'm doing this in the pursuit of money, no. And I think anybody that pursues any sort of career in entertainment for the money is a fool. Like, you can, I mean, you can make a living doing it, but man, there's so many more. There's an incredible amount of ways that you can make infinitely more money way easier. Why do I like making people laugh? Ooh. Who are you? I think, well, first of all, thank you. Right? You get Jason his own daytime talk show. I mean, I would say that... Oh, God. I mean, I don't think anybody's intentions are 100% altruistic all the time. I mean, obviously, making someone laugh makes me feel better. So I guess in that way, there is a selfish aspect to it. I did not mean to do that. Sorry, lost my train of thought. I don't know. Part of it is it's a challenge. You know, it's not always easy to make someone laugh, and especially like if you can make someone who's having a bad day laugh, or if I know, like, personally, I have a handful of people that I consider to be like they're just people that make me laugh constantly. And if I can make them laugh, then to me that feels like a personal victory. But I don't know, there's something about, like, knowing that, like, I could take someone's day and make it just a little bit better that is incredibly rewarding. Come over here, I want to smash you with this. Come on. A little bit further. You know, fine. Close enough. And I think the most bizarre thing about this is, like, you know, the fact that I'm sitting here, like, playing a video game at... Holy hell, it's 2:20 in the morning. You know, the fact that I'm sitting here, like, I'm hanging out, playing a video game at 2:20 in the morning, with... And no offense, because I don't actually feel this way, but with a bunch of complete strangers on the internet. And to know that... Oh, man, I'm getting ass kicked. To know that, like, you guys are here, and you're hanging out with me, and, you know, we're having a good time together. And, you know... But still, like, the thought of complete strangers not only being invested in something that I've created, but, like, repeatedly coming back for more, still to this day blows my mind. I don't know, it's the idea of it is completely bizarre to me. Mostly because I think I suffer from the same sort of artistic, what's the word I'm looking for? The same sort of artistic self-depreciation that I think a lot of artists go through, in that I always think that you know, my shit sucks, and you know, that I'm nowhere near as funny as anyone else in the channel. And this is not me, like, fishing for compliments. This is just, you know, well, I know that, you know, you guys are both artists in your own right, so you know what it means to, like, make something and instantly think, oh, well, this is shit. And then somebody tell you it's really not shit, but then you just don't believe that it's not shit. So, it's, you know, it's, like, I don't know, the fact that you guys are into it is mind-blowing. Holy fuck. It's like it blows my mind. It's just, it's amazing to me. I'm like, to know that these things that we do are, like, a part of you guys' lives. It's unreal. And you have no idea how appreciative I am of that. Like, if I never made another cent, or I say another cent, like I've actually made a cent on this, but if I never made money on this, like, just to know that, like, the three of you guys hanging out with me right now, to know that, like, this is, like, a part of your life is, I don't know, it's simultaneously mind-blowing and humbling. I told this to Nicole a while back. You know, you say you're here and just to brighten up your, you know, your day, which is a tremendous compliment. But you guys don't realize how much y'all brighten up our day. Like, it's, you guys are genuinely like a part of our lives now. Like, we talk about you guys, you know, at the same way we would talk about old friends. Thanks, guys. And I'm glad we make you guys laugh. And I gotta say, I'm glad that we can actually have like real conversations. Like that it's not just like yeah, we ever share like dick and fart jokes. Probably more than more than we should. But like, I think it's fantastic that, you know, we can have the conversations that we have when we're not trying to be funny, or like when we're not trying to, you know, force humor. Like, I love that we can actually talk like real people, and we can, you know, we can talk about real shit. Oh, you do not seem nice. But like, we can talk about real world stuff, and we can do it in a way that we're understanding towards everybody, and that, you know, we're not immediately going to be defensive or assume that everybody, you know, means the worst. Like, you know, we're all family here, we're all friends, and I love that we can have these conversations, these hard conversations together, without resorting to the nastiness that exists in the world around us all the time. And I think that's super cool. And that's exactly the community that I wanted to build around this. He does not seem nice. I'm hoping that's 3 people laying on top of each other. Nope. Blech.
Juro Noctoba.
Did you just call me a churro? What time is it? 2:30. Alright, I'm gonna give this until 3. Well, 3 a.m. my time. That would be 4 for you guys. And I think 2 for Nicole. And that was stupid. Alright, Jason. I'll plead your case. Oh, that was not smart. Wait. I want to be your friend. Nicole, you get your ass back out here. There's only 3 of y'all. Ow, stupid. Well, thank you, Jason. No, I truly am glad you feel that way. I'd always hoped that under the guise of... Oh, God. Get back here. Yeah, I'd always hoped that under the guise of having, you know, like extreme vulgarity and, you know, these other things that, you know, we'd always maintain some semblance of intelligence in our content, and I like to think that we have. I'm glad that's coming across. I can't even see what that sign is. God, you're so adorable. I don't want to kill you. Oh, I couldn't even tell that that's what it was. It's very small in the YouTube chat. Be my friend. 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 Damn it, now I'm gonna wonder what's down there. Where does the sign originate from? No, I'm curious. You seem nice. Nope. Does it come from an 80s action movie? That's what I want to believe it comes from. If I ever get a sword upgrade. Flash learned that in Assassin's Creed school. So you say we're intelligent, but y'all are throwing out more knowledge than we are. Cha-ching. Yeah, that was on the era of the Crusades, right? Oh, you butthole. Ah, shit. I'm getting sloppy as I'm getting tired. I've always been fascinated by the tale of King Arthur. I know that's unrelated, but it made me think of it. And not only because it's my favorite Monty Python movie. The music for this section kind of reminds me of the soundtrack to Final Fantasy IX. I'm honestly not sure, Flash. It's been a long time since I don't even think I've read the actual source material. I think I'm just more familiar with the Tale third party and the movies and all that kind of stuff. But I've always loved the idea of, like, the Knights of the Round Table and everything. What in the hell? God damn it. I exploded and my head fell off. Like you do. Dan Brand, that name sounds very familiar. Is that the same guy that did the Da Vinci Code? Would you say that book is thick? Sloppy. Just bitch slap my shadow self. I haven't read any of the Da Vinci Code books. I hear they're incredible. Really? They found an into pi. Interesting. Don't spoil it for me, man. I don't want to know how it ends. See, that completely perplexes me. Like, how do you even go about... Like, how does that process even work? Like, I'm going to figure out how pi ends. So... That's just a thing that I do. Like, how does that process work? Like, what kind of job training do you have to have for that? What is that? Oh. I'm going to do a stupid thing. I'm assuming you're not friend. Yep. I guess I gotta come back here. Oh, that does make sense. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, yeah, that... Okay, okay. So you give me the little grassy things to show me that it hurts me. I don't think I can make that jump yet. Energy has a value, math has a definition, and can be explained. Matter and physics to a certain extent, but cannot represent infinity. No, never can. Pi was only the closest mathematical explanation we had. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't think I can make that jump. I mean, it makes sense as much as it can to a lay person. I'll be the first to admit that I have zero mathematical skills. But I am fascinated by quantum physics. Michio Kaku is a personal hero. And I have a few of his books, and I like to pretend that I know what a lot of it means. Like, when it comes to the, when it comes to the principles, like, I feel like I can follow that. When it comes down to the mathematics behind, you know, quantum theory and things like that, that's when I realize that I'm insanely out of my depth. Disclaimer, I do not pretend whatsoever to be a scientist or even really that intelligent. I'm fascinated by physics. And enjoy reading on the subject. Gotta keep my nerd cred strong. Right. I mean, it would all be relative, right? See, Eric and Matt can have their poopy fart dicks. Like, what did you guys talk about on stream? Physics, bitch. Talks about math and shit. Talked about theory of relativity and shit. Yeah, I definitely have to... The books are a crawl for me. I'll read like a chapter and then be like, okay, I'll need a little bit to process all this. I'll probably have to reread it again and highlight some sections, look up a few words. But I think I fundamentally understand what's happening. Shit. Shit. Oh, he just wrecked my world. I feel like on the whole 1 equals infinity thing. Like it almost sounds like you're getting into philosophy at that point. Like it's been a long time since I've studied any kind of philosophy or, you know, any of the Greek philosophers. But I was always fascinated by Plato. It sounds like a lot of what you're saying reminds me of his theory of forms. Like when you start getting into the forms or the ness of something. Again, I do not profess to be any kind of philosophy expert, or even an amateur, really. See, I appreciate biology. I couldn't get into it. I had a hard time with it. I think something about, like, cell structure didn't really grab me. But, like, physics and chemistry, I loved it. I wasn't any good at it, but I loved it. I love the idea of, doing, you know, of physics and chemistry. But again, because I was not good at math, chemistry kind of fell to the wayside, and as did physics, unfortunately. Oh yeah, totally. And that's why I say I respect the hell out of biology. I think it's super cool. I just never any good at it. Alright, this dude's gonna be fucking me up with these 1-2s. Fuck, dude. I wish there was like a quick dodge button. It's that fucking backhand. Damn it. fucking time. Oh, no, that was Dick. Oh, you son of a bitch. No, we're not going out on a loss. Yeah, Jason, what you got? Alright, old man knight. I got you now, motherfucker. Gotcha, bitch. I can't tell you how happy this in-game chat is making me. Excuse me. Where am I? The fuck? Oh, he seems mad. And I haven't saved in a long time. Money.
Akala, man.
It's okay.
You know, me a you know, me.
You're welcome. You know, Nicole, you don't have to say I'm a lurk now. I mean, I'm just saying, like, you can just like just do it. I'm not saying I want you to. I'm just saying, like, just want everyone to know that I'm going to be quiet. If anyone needs me, I will be being quiet. I get a real ominous feeling about this room. Ooh, falling spikes. Forgot that's a thing. Nicole just psyching herself up to go dark. Nope. Did not mean to do that. Fitting lurk the fuck out of this chat. Jason, I feel like you and my brother would get along. He's the actual, like, intellectual in my family. Yeah, there's got to be some double jump ability that I get eventually. Nicole, we pick on you because we love you. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't pick on you. If I didn't love you, it would just be nothing. My brother's name is Adam. He's a systems administrator and I guess you would say head of IT for the public library system in Lafayette. He's just one of those people that, like, you talk to him for 2 seconds and then you just instantly know, okay, this guy is like way out of my league and intellectually. Yeah. I think you guys would get along famously. Oh no, not another one. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Nope. Fuck it. Nuke it from orbit. Son of a bitch. That was just cheap. He didn't even get me because he hit me. I fucking touched him. What can I say, man? Like, I can't help it. You know, we do these streams by myself and I get all emotional and stuff. Start being nice to people. I'm working on it, I promise. It's my fault. I'm getting tired. I'm talking less. How the hell do I get up there? Is my no, you get the hell out of here. Those are harsh words. Throwing Flash under the bus. Oh, definitely. I mean, it always comes back to people. That's why I don't want to say that I don't understand introverts. But I don't understand introverts. Like, I love meeting new people. I love hearing people's stories. I love meeting people that challenge my worldview. That's why I will always argue that, to me personally, Ben is the most important person in the channel. Because Ben and I are polar opposite people. He is super type A, and I am super not type A. Ben is very calculated. He's very, he's very in control of everything. And I am not. I am very fly by the seat of my pants and very, you know, I'm a risk taker. And that's not always a good thing. That's been the cause of some of the best times in my life and some of the worst. Yeah, eat that. No, Ben is not my brother. At least not biologically. My brother's name is Adam. But the way Ben and I bicker at times, we might as well be brothers. Yeah, he wakes me up too. Don't feel bad. He's good for that. You son of a bitch! I think the difficulty is starting to kick in this game. Or I'm just getting tired. Either way, I'm starting to get sloppy. Oh yeah, Ben is a morning person. I don't trust morning people. It's not natural. Comes back to boobs. am my most productive in the evenings. Yeah, he gets that a lot. Many wonderful names. This was a mistake. Shit. I just gotta leave these dudes alone. I'm gonna wrecking my shit again. Nicole, why are you punching Flash? Are you kidding me? There's a save point here the whole time. What does that do? Oh, are these warp zones? Nicole, you gotta take that? Nicole, you gotta hit him where it counts. The credit score.
Drossik Halimo.
Oh no, I don't wanna fight you. Mostly because you're kicking my ass. Oh my god. And you just beat the ever-living shit out of me. Nicole, you want a cherry eggplant fist? Is that what I'm seeing here? There's an entire conversation happening in emojis that is out of my depth. I think I would rather talk about quantum physics than decipher this emoji salad. You want cherry punch? Nicole, that's crazy that Flash was able to knock you out so quick. Shit. Oh, that was cheap. Oh, that's so cheap. All right, this time we're gonna get her. It was such a vivid play-by-play. Ah. I'm slowly getting worse at this game. Yeah, that's the girl I've been following. Boy, there's just no non-creepy way to say that. Oh, god damn it. Ah. Oof. Shit. Alright, we got a chance. We got a chance. Why did I waste that? Boom! Shit. Oh, god damn it. That was sloppy. Oh, you're getting sloppy. Oh. Fuck! I got sloppy. I got greedy. Gotta be patient. Flash, I enjoyed the shit out of that story. Okay. Don't get greedy. Starting out with a bang. Her trajectory is different every time. That's what's throwing me off. Come on, put some distance. Shit. Ah, that was not a good round. Excuse me. I know that was probably loud. God damn it. Boy, she's got some reach on that diagonal thing. Oh no, did I just waste all that? Oh, that is brutal. Oh my god. We got this. I refuse to go out on a loss. Gotcha. Whoo! Oh man. That was fucking intense. I don't know what just happened. What is happening? That was crazy. Thank you, sir. Now I just want to get back to town. I feel like I missed one of the travel points earlier on.
Goa, nu doai la Mac. Goa, nu doai la Mac. Goa, nu doai la
Can
Mac.
I... So can I sharpen it? Because I feel like that would be super helpful. Oh, god damn it. I'll just blow him the fuck up. Okay, was there something for me to do in here? Because it's looking like not. I feel like I'm gonna have to walk all the fucking way back. So we're gonna go on a little journey back to the city. So glad this doesn't have a cooldown. I agree, Jason. This is these kind of streams. These are my favorites. Like, don't get me wrong. I love hanging out with everybody and, you know, laughing and having a good time, kicking it with Matt. But I don't know. The more relaxed streams I find I enjoy from a performance standpoint, I guess. I mean, I guess it's not really performing, but... These are good for the soul. Absolutely. And I always feel terrible. So I know there's sometimes, you know, and I guess it depends on the game, really. But I know sometimes it can get easy to, like, sometimes you get easy distracted, especially if we're playing, like, a more focused, intense game, like, you know, a shooter or... Ow! Okay. Like, I know Fortnite is one of those games where it's really hard to concentrate on chat and the gameplay and, you know, be entertaining and work as a team. Sometimes it sucks that some of those things suffer. Sucks that you can't have 3 brains. Caveman TV. Why does that sound so familiar? Oh, like the movie Up? The saddest movie ever made? taking this little dash move. Okay, so where was that stupid... There it is. Shit. Look at Sloppy now. Come on. Oh my god. Please do not send me all the way back. It just sent me all the fucking way back. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get to bed one of these days. Oh, you're talking about Ark? Yeah, Ark is something. Well, Ark is deleted right now, but... Jason, I think at this time of the night, it's perfectly acceptable to not be, to not be typing accurately. I was supposed to stop at 3, but I at least want to get back to the town. I want to unlock that, what I'm assuming is a teleportation place. Or I can just drop all the way down to the fucking... I think there was a teleporter that I missed in the first area. So I'm gonna get that, I'm gonna go back to town, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Can't get over how gorgeous this game is. This game has been absolutely worth all $14 that I paid for it. Lurkers are among us. Well, I know Jason's still here, and you're still here. Flash is probably still hanging out. I'll be damned, you can't kill those things. Oh shit, April's here. Hey, April. You're up crazy early. Or up crazy late. God damn it. You're right. I gotta figure out where my dead ass went. Get the hell over here and give me all my money. Okay, I can go down. Sorry, little dead guy. God damn, why are these guys kicking my ass all of a sudden? Fuck out of here. Oh. So, fun fact, you can swing through that. Oh, that's a thing. What you know about that? Yeah, April, we started late. I mean, we started probably about what? 11:45, midnight, my time. Kelly's out house sitting for the next 2 weeks, so living the bachelor life, you know, for whatever that's worth. Shit's overrated. So rather than go sleep in my bed all by my lonesome, I decided to come hang out with friends. And yes, that is as sad as it sounds. What in the hell is that? Nice. Yeah, she's. It's 2 weeks, but it's not as terrible as it sounds. She's staying at someone else's house for 2 weeks, but it's literally like 15 minutes down the road. So it's not like I won't see her at all. I'm gonna see her tomorrow. Hi, Charlie. That's where that door went. Okay.
Akala, tono.
You guys got any more stuff to buy?
Nah,
What do you do?
chiaro. Barama.
So you do nothing. Okay. Oh, you're new.
Cassetto Gueno. Serema.
But where? Now, I did just think of something that I do want to check out before I go. I picked up this thing. I wonder if it goes in that egg. I guess not. Nicole, you're missing a very important comma in that statement. Because there's a big difference between put it in, John, and put it in, John. Small distinction, but an important one.
Bapanada.
I officially got nothing to spend my money on. April, I'd prefer not to find out. Alright. Well, I'm gonna sit next to this old man.
Teddy.
I wonder if he's kind of like my guide through all this, so if I get lost, I can go to him, figure out where to go.
Odula, Nato. Yolo no Tugobis.
If Jason was smart, he went to bed. Oh man. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna call it right here. I think this is a good stopping point. Man, tonight was a lot of fun. I'm glad you guys hung out. I'm sorry my voice is so scratchy. Hopefully I'll be better within the next couple days, and I'll feel better. Excuse me. But no, you guys are the best, and tonight was really cool. A bunch of really great conversations. You guys just remind me every day why this is so awesome, and why you guys are awesome, and you know, why Packed House has the best community on the planet. But you guys have a great night, and thank you again. You guys all mean so much to me. And we'll be back on tonight with Matt and Eric if we can wrangle them together. Yeah. I love you guys. Y'all have a great night or a great morning. Try and get some sleep. Be productive human beings today if you can. And we'll catch you in the next one. Y'all have an awesome night.